अभी रुक जाना. Action.
So this is what we have created tomorrow. Sorry, yesterday. Cut, cut, cut. अच्छा चलो sorry. So what we are going to do now is to just add up some materials and go to our shading. Oh, there is already some materials here. So what we are going to do now is just create a new material and set color to green and roughness low, and we come to our settings and ray trace transmission, slab, shadow. Here we come with the line art, and what we are going to do now is just, as we can see now it is some sort of transparent, and we can see what is inside it. So now what I'm going to do now is use my this material. For this material only is one extra thing, which is value. And for tree, I just use a image of a tree bark and paste it over here. So now what I'm going to do is create a flower. Let's just create a simple flower here. Now what we're going to do is create a stick for it and shift A, mesh, cylinder. Cylinder is way too big. Scale it down. Uh, mm, Yes, that's great. Now we just want to connect all of them and Control J to join and then tab. Now we are seeing those weird lines here, which are normals. So what our normals can do, it tells. So first of all, we select these faces, press 3, phase 1 and phase 2. Control plus E and bridge edge loops and cuts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are. And now select this and this. Control E, bridge edge loops. Now again, just come here and select this and select this. Control E, bridge edge loops, number of cuts. So now this is what we have now. is a totally good stick for our flower. Tab, scale it down, fine, and just below our flower and shade auto smooth. This is what we have now. So what we are going to do is bring some colors to our flower, and here materials and new. Making material for flower is quite easy. Just here and add some roughness. Give it some metallic so that it looks, yeah, it looks nice. Then come to stick, new material, color green. Just add some roughness. Come to transmission, add some weight to it. After adding with some weight, it looks really nice. And what we can do is come back to layout mode and hit tab, then A. Now click on UV, Smart UV Project, Unwrap. Now come to UV editing. Now we can see that here is a UV, and when we come to texture painting, uh, I think I'm missing something here, but texture painting is going to be in our next part. So, what is the main motive of our today's class is to get some line art done, like how to use grease pencil and that stuff. So, let's just open our whole plane. Let's join them. Control C plus V, and then just make it, keep it here, this and that. Okay. Now, as we can see that now our plain background have some flowers and a tree. We are going to add leaves in our tree, but we are going to do it so on using some geometry nodes. So now let's give some color to our plane. Just use the this one. That looks nice. And come back here. Just give it some nice blue color. Okay. So now we are coming to a very fun part, adding some line art to it. Shift plus A, grease pencil, and then blank. We just need a blank grease pencil. So what we are going to do now is whatever we want should be in a line art, like some anime effect should be in a single collection. So select every flower and take it here. Now make a new collection, name it GP grease pencil, and put grease pencil in this. Now click on grease pencil. Here you can see that we have a layer now. And now what we can do is just come to modifiers, add modifier, search for line art. Yeah. So which collection do I want to have line art? So the collection layer I need is this, and material. Yeah. So we can say that now it looks very bad. The flowers are totally covered. So what we are going to do is just decrease it to 8. Now look at it. So in render it looks very bad. So what we are going to do is add some lighting to it. Shift plus A. First of all, I want to add some volume probe. S. That's okay. Yeah. And shift plus A. Light sun. And just above our, you can see that. Shift plus A. One more light. It should be maybe a light. Now, now we can see that here is our lines and our whole, but there's a huge problem in it. Whatever renders on our camera, only there those things will going to catch up some lines. So let's back to our shader part. Yeah. Now, if you want to draw something like clouds here, or maybe some more flowers or some sort of pathway, so what we are going to do is just click on grease pencil again and come to layers, add another layer, and here click on the layer and select to draw mode. Now in draw mode, you can add some more things like some more type of brushes, line tool, and so many things. But this is a norm. Like if you download Blender and just start Grease Pencil, this is what you are going to see here. So most important, if you want to draw over some sort of surface and those things, so select from origin to surface. Now by selecting surface, what you can do is now draw on over the surfaces. Like if I want to draw over it on my bottle, tree, flower, here, anywhere I want. So what I'm going to do is now something very basic and just create some more lines with some big strokes, and here, here, and so here, here. Oh, and if I want to write something here like juice, and like here I just wrote the brand or something like that, like a big J or something. Yes. Now as you can see that, and there is so many things you can do. If you want to erase something like I didn't like this, and this. So let's back to our this. You, that looks better, and I think C and E also. So if I want to draw some sort of clouds or something like that, if you have a pen tab, then and you are a really good artist, like you've done some of like in a Procreate or some online artwork, then that's a very good thing for you. Add as much brushes you want and shapes. Like if I want to create some clouds, and here we are. Now what I just want is to fill up some color here. So black, just a black color. It is mm, mm. So if you want to do some sort of like animation and those stuff, what you can do here is just come to this part, and here you can control your animation by doing some like there's currently right now no any type of animation. Now let's see. So what I can see now, nothing is which is not rendering here. It's going to remove. I'm going to add juice here. So here you can see. You can also do some sort of like things to your brushes, like want something bigger or maybe some. So let's get back to our object mode and just leave our camera here. As you can see that when I click on my line art, this is all a part of this grease pencil layer one, and this is our also only for our line art. So if I get anything else on my mm, plane, like if I get this Q on my plane, this does not has any kind of line art or something. So what I can do is shift A and just come back to this and scene line art. Now my cube also has some line art to it. Just see. This is not that uh, difficult. You can just directly do it like a shift plus A, any shape you want, cylinder or like a cube, and just click on it. Shift plus A, grease pencil, scene line art. Whatever on your camera will going to get his line. Let's see. So like if I want that only some sort of collection should have some line art. Like if I create, if we can see that sphere and the cylinder is part of GP, not this collection. So if I just control plus Z and Z and Z and Z, 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 Z. So that's it for today, guys. What we are going to do tomorrow is going to add some grass and leaves and some background. We can, for now, we can just add a material to our background. So come to here or like more bluish or something like that. That's great. So that's it for today. I hope I shared some of my knowledge, and I am also keep learning and